Gemini. How's it going, Gemini? I'm coming through to do your bonus reading. We are in Libra season, so I'm doing all the air signs. And it's you right now, Gemini. It's you. Got a little Mary J here. Reminisce. You reminiscing, Gemini? You know we had it all. You and I. Oh shit, you got a broken heart. And this is a sword. This is you, Gemini. Uh-oh. I feel like it's a broken heart going on. And you're reminiscing. But you gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep going. Yeah, baby. Uh-oh. All right. I know that we've been here before. You've been here before with this person, Gemini. Come on in, my sweet. How have you been? But tonight, we're gonna be more than just friends. I recall the days and ways of love we made. I still feel the heat when we share each other. Yeah, Gemini, you reminiscing. I feel like you done spun the block with this person a few times. But you know you gotta keep it moving. Yeah. Don't go back. Reminisce, reminisce. Yeah, it's okay to reminisce. But you know that it's not what it needs to be. Alone, like an angel, trying to find his way home. I can't remember how we fell apart. You don't remember how y'all fell apart, but here you are again, lying to your heart. Whoa. I still feel the heat when we share each other. What's my shit? The mysteries in the air. The mysteries in the air. Let's go down to Lover's Land. Oh. And the lovers flew out while I was shuffling, baby. We're going to get into it, though. Let me go on and pause this. Reminisce. Yeah, it's a lot of reminiscing going on, Gemini. But you know, it ain't that. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of reminiscing going on, but you know it ain't that because y'all done spun the block on more than one occasion. And y'all done fell apart on more than one occasion. So yeah, it's some shit going on in the love department. That's what I'm sensing. But first of all, Gemini, let me say that I cuss. I cuss like a sailor. So if cursing is something that you prefer not to entertain, if cursing is something that offends you, please return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking, because I'm still going to fucking do it. Yeah, I might just cuss because I'm passionate about my shit. Yeah. So if cussing offends you, again, please return to Tarot Universe. I want to make sure you are getting the most out of the reading, how you want to get it. Okay, baby? As always, take what resonates. Take what resonates. Leave what does not resonate. It may not be for you. So, you know, I just encourage you to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm talking to more than one Gemini here. I'm talking to Gemini suns, Gemini moons, Gemini rising, wherever Gemini may be in your chart. So everything may not resonate. Again, just take what resonates and leave the rest for who it's for. Let me also say that sometimes the messy shit will come out in the cards. It's never to offend you. It's never to belittle you. The last thing I want to do is come on here on this app and belittle or offend anyone. But like I always say, we got to be able to hear the truth. Somebody's got to be able to tell us the truth. It's for our own good. It's for our own healing. You know, if you don't, take a look at your truth, you stay stuck. You stay unhealed, unevolved, repeating patterns, making the same damn mistakes over and over again. And then you're sitting there wondering why it's not working out the way you wanted to work it out. It's all about your perspective. You got to take a look at how you're thinking about things, how you're communicating, and change your mind. Yeah, and change your mind. This shit is all about your mindset. Yeah. How you're communicating and how you're thinking. Yeah. And that starts with self. Yeah, that starts with self. I think I was talking to Libra, about in order to make changes, you got to first change yourself. What's that saying Biggie said? We can't change the world if we don't change ourselves. Yeah. So we have to be able to take a look at ourselves. We have to be able to take a look within and change shit with us first. We have to be the change that we want to see. Yeah. So again, yeah, it's not nothing I say, nothing that comes out of my mouth, nothing that spirit puts on my spirit is to offend you. No, it's to make you better. You make me better. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Look at Neo interrupting. Yeah, Neo said, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Baby, I'm telling you, Gemini, there's something going on with the significant others here. Yeah. It's like you could do it by yourself, but when you're with this person, yeah, you're a force. You're a power couple. Yeah. They make you better, you make them better. Yes indeed. Yeah. So again, I'm getting off track here. Sorry, Neo interrupted. Well, Spirit interrupted and sent me that and put that song on my heart. But what was I saying? Yeah, I'm never here to belittle or offend. Please, just be open and willing to take a look at things differently. I get messages through music. So if you ever hear me playing a song, trying to sing a song, go on and listen to that song. It's not for nothing. It's definitely for something. Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song. I may get a movie. Yeah, I may get a movie. I may just bring up a situation that's going on with someone else or in the world that may relate to what Spirit is trying to convey to you. So yeah, again, take what resonates. And if if you ever have time, go watch the movie, go download the song, put it on your playlist. Yeah. Next, let me say thank you. Thank you so much, Gemini, or any cross watchers for watching. I truly appreciate you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. It will help to get the messages out to other folks. They may want to hear some type of tarot healing message. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. Like I said, please share, please subscribe. I would so appreciate it all. All right, Gemini. Yeah, so initially I had Mary J. Blige, I'm in love. Yeah. She said, I'm in love. Now the sun will shine for you and me and bring a brighter day. So Gemini, I feel like you're in love. The sun is shining on you and your partner. The days are brighter. She said, when I reached and touched your hand, sweet melodies began. Baby, that's a beautiful song. It's bringing tears to my eyes. She said, when I reached and touched your hand, sweet melodies began. Yes. Being in love is a beautiful thing. I feel like some of you Geminis are deeply in love. Just deeply in love. And the sun is just shining on you. You're happy. I'm getting marriage. Yeah, I'm getting marriage, joy, happiness, having babies. Yes. That's some beautiful shit, Gemini. That is some beautiful shit. So yeah, I think it's called I'm in Love. So go listen to that, baby. But then this section came out right here, and I started singing, reminisce on the love we had. Yeah, a whole lot of reminiscing. Broken heart, reminiscing, but like I said, I felt like you spun the block on several occasions. Yeah, and it's time for you to just, move on. Get on the good foot. Yes. What else did I have? Oh, and then I had Little Kim. What Little Kim song did I have? I'm a leader. Yeah, on some following shit. Coming in this game on some modeling shit. Chicks suck PP just to get to the top. I put 100% in every line I drop. It's the Q to the B with the MO. BB. Ooh, yeah. So it may be a little friction going on too. Yeah, it may be a little friction going on. A little competition, baby. You see Cardi and Nicki, oh, child. Baby, I want them to wrap this shit up quickly. That shit is all down my timeline. All down my timeline, baby. You know what? Cardi's a Libra, an air sign like you, Gemini, and Nicki is a Sag, a fire sign. Fire and air make beautiful things happen. It's not good for fire and air to be beefing and arguing and competing with each other when you should be working together to make beautiful things happen. Baby. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of competition and jealousy and really I think they just want validation from each other, baby. I think they really just want to be friends. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Yeah. It's a whole lot of fronting going on. Like Jay-Z said, I was just fronting. You know that I'm carrying on. Never mind if I'm showing off. I was just fronting. Uh-oh. Gemini, it might be some fronting going on too. Yeah. Acting like you don't really want them. Acting like they ain't really appealing when you know that they are. Yeah. Jay-Z said, I'm ready to stop when you are. I'm ready to stop the bullshit when you are. I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get it on when you are. When you ready to stop this shit. Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah. It's all about maturity. It's all about maturity. That's all it boils down to. Maturity and compromising, communicating. Yeah. Speak your feelings. Yeah. Alright, I think that's all I had. Oh, I had Cardi B too. Yeah. The one with Kalani, Safe. I ain't never had nobody that make me feel safe like you do. Somebody making you feel safe, Gemini, or you making somebody feel safe. But I'm telling you, baby, the love department is booming right now with the Geminis. I don't know if it's good or bad. Yeah. I think it could be a new lover. It could be a new lover. It could be just deepening your bond with your current lover. But yeah, baby. Or it could be breaking up. Breaking up, yeah. But yeah, the love department is booming with the Gemini. So let's get into it. I usually start with the oracles, but I'm going to save the oracle cards for last. Yes. Let's talk about what flew out while I was shuffling. The King of Swords flew out and the Lover's card flew out. So Swords is air energy. Swords is you, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Yeah. The Swords is all about your mental health, your mental well-being, your intelligence, how you're thinking, how you're communicating, common sense, your morals, your values. Yeah, you're very familiar with that, Gemini, because you are a mental sign. You know, your intelligence, your common sense, your morals, your values. Yes, your intelligence. Yeah, is one of your secret weapons. Yes. Your intelligence is one of your secret weapons. And the King of Swords flew out. So whenever I see kings, I think of men. I think of husband, father, grandfather, uncle, brother. Take it as it resonates. It is air energy. It is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Um, so yeah, we're starting off with some male energy. The King of Swords is a sharp, intelligent man. Um, he's not beating around the bush. He's telling you what it is and how it is. He speaks clearly, clearly, setting up boundaries. Yeah. No emotional distractions. Like, emotions do not distract what this man needs to say. Right. So he could come off a bit cold-hearted, a bit harsh, a bit cold-hearted, and a bit harsh. Gemini, this could be you as well, because like I say, you are a sword. You could come off a bit cold-hearted. You could come off a bit harsh because you're just speaking your mind. You're just speaking your mind. It's like no bullshitting. It's no beating around the bush. You're getting right to the point. Just like this King of Swords. This could be some type of man in your life as well. Like I said, fire and air are beautiful, beautiful energy. And you should be working together to make beautiful things happen. Not competing and fighting and beefing with each other. But like I said, it's all about the maturity level that we have reached in our lives. Yeah, it says this man is sharp, intelligent, clear communication, no emotional distractions. It's all about logic, thinking, skilled planning. Logic, thinking, and skilled planning. It's all about being several steps ahead. Yeah. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. You're a leader. I'm a leader. Y'all some following shit. Coming in this game on some modeling shit. Yeah, Gemini, it's like you're 10 steps ahead already. Yeah. You're 10 steps ahead of whatever the fuck was going on. It speaks about clear, firm action. Being an expert in giving valuable guidance. Yeah, this man is an expert, gives you valuable guidance. I don't know, this could be some type of life coach, some type of counselor, maybe even marriage counselor. But it's all about telling the truth. Telling the truth and fair judgment. I mean, yeah. Judging others fairly and telling the truth. Speaking your mind. Yeah. Speak your mind. Yes, indeed. Confidently expressing yourself, but be open to others' perspective. Yeah. I mean, Gemini, you're a straight shooter. You're a straight shooter. That's basically what this King of Swords is. A smart, thinking, planning, straight shooter. But you want to be open to others' perspectives as well. But coming right after that was the Lover's card, baby. And the Lover's card speaks a lot about relationships and harmony and having important decisions. You might have two lovers you need to choose between, because on that Lover's card there's a man in the middle and he's hugging a girl, and then there's a girl in the background like watching with the side eye. I feel like somebody's giving y'all the side eye, Gemini. Your relationship, the side eye, like they're jealous that they chose you or you chose them. Yeah. Yeah, it's having important decisions to make. I feel like you have some important decisions to make when it comes to love. Not only love, when it comes to your business partners, any type of partnership. It could be love, it could be business partners, any type of connection, any type of partnership. There are some important decisions to make, and you got to be smart. Coming after this King of Swords, you got to be sharp. You got to use your head. You got to use your common sense. You got to use your intelligence. You know, you want to be picking relationships that are supportive, that are uplifting, that are harmonious. Yeah. um, that make you feel safe. Just like Cardi B said, that make you want to feel safe. You want to be picking partnerships that make you feel safe. You want to be picking people um, that you trust. Yeah, exactly. So that's how we starting this thing out with the King of Swords and the Lovers. You know, the Lovers. Let's go a little deeper with the Lovers. The Lovers speaks a lot about mutual respect, having mutual respect from one another. It speaks about physical attraction, sexual bonds, soulmates. Placing boundaries. I spoke about boundaries with the King of Swords. Yeah. Major picks. I feel like you have options, Gemini. You have options and you have decisions to make. So you want to make sure that you pick the right option. Yeah. Because you got love here, you got harmony, you got soulmate, you got a soulmate here. Yeah. Promising partnerships, choices, yeah, passion, physical attraction, strong connections, sexual bonds. Yeah, it's here for you, Gemini. It's here. You just got to make the right decision. Yeah, you got to use that intelligence. You got to use that razor sharp intelligence that you have. Yes, indeed. All right. We're gonna go on and get into this because even though I feel like things are good in the love department, I feel like there's a broken heart somewhere on the field. Yeah, so let's get into it. Yes, Gemini. So you want to just make sure you're making smart decisions when it comes to your partnerships, be it romantically or professionally. Like I said, air and fire make beautiful music together. So the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sag. Sag is your opposite sign, so that may be a little tricky. Even other air signs, Aquarius and Libra, are beautiful signs that make beautiful music together. So yeah, I mean, earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, toxic, tricky. Water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, toxic, tricky. But like I said, it's all about the maturity level. If you got the maturity level to compromise and make it work, it doesn't matter what sign is your soulmate. Yeah, but I'm just saying. Fire and air make beautiful music together, Gemini. Fire and air. I'm thinking about Kendrick the Family Soul now. It's a husband and a wife duo, and they make beautiful music together. Speaking of making beautiful music together, the wife's name is Asia. She's a Libra, and the husband's name is Phaeton. He's a Sagittarius, a fire sign. Asia's a Libra, air sign. But yeah, they've been married, I don't know how long. They got like 6 kids. I've been listening to them since her first pregnancy. Yeah. And now all of them are grown. They got grandkids now. So yeah, like I said, fire and air make beautiful music together. What's that song by them? It's called Over the Moon. That's one of my favorite songs. I'm over the moon for you, over the moon for you. I'm over the moon for you. Yes. I feel like you're over the moon for somebody, Gemini, or somebody's over the moon for you. You could be over the moon for each other, just madly in love. Yeah, because I told you I'm just picking up on beautiful things happening in the love department, but we do have a broken heart here that we have to get into. So as you can see, we got a piece of jewelry here. It's a locket. Look at the swords going through the heart. Pierced your heart. Pierced your heart. I feel like your heart has been bleeding, Gemini. Yeah. And I feel like you still have this person's belongings. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could even be a piece of hair. So whenever I see a piece of hair like in a locket like this, it always symbolizes somebody has passed to the other side. So you could be mourning someone, Gemini, that has passed to the other side and reminiscing. Yeah, it could be a lover. I know the 6 of Cups speaks a lot about childhood. It could be someone, from your childhood that you're reminiscing over. But yeah. Your heart is definitely bleeding. Your heart is hurting. Um, let's get into the Three of Swords. It speaks about heartbreak. Yeah, heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, hurt, pain inflicted by words, actions, and intent on the emotional and physical self. You could have had words with somebody, Gemini. Like I said, I always get divorce and breakups. This could have been a bad, nasty breakup or divorce where there were words said, things did that just pierced your heart. It could have been the loss of, someone too. It says emotional release. Yeah, have a good cry. Crying expresses sadness and is part of the cleansing. Yeah. Gemini, it's okay to have a good cry. It's okay to have those moments when you're reminiscing and missing people. Yeah. Missing someone. Yeah. I'm missing you like crazy. Body and soul is aching. Yeah. Mary said, I'm out of control. I'm missing you so. You miss somebody so much, Gemini. Yeah. It's like an ache. It's making me sad, actually. Yeah. I feel like you're sad, Gemini. This is for somebody that, that's feeling sad, that's missing somebody. Their heart is aching for this person. Yeah. But having a good cry is a way to release emotions of sadness and pain and sorrow and heartbreak. Yeah, cry. Let it out. Let it all out. It will help you to move on. Do whatever it takes to express anger. Oh, yeah, you could be angry about this loss or this breakup or this separation. Anger, yeah. Do whatever it takes to express your anger. This will help the emotions flow out of you. Stay focused, Gemini. Focus on recovery and healing. Focus on recovery and healing. Yeah, you can't stay angry. You can't stay sad. You gotta heal, baby. Yeah, you gotta move forward. Yes, move forward. You gotta move forward. Pain is necessary to experience the challenges needed to grow. We gotta go through pain, Gemini. We gotta go through pain so that we can heal and grow and learn from our mistakes. Yeah, that's the most important part, learning from our mistakes and not repeating patterns. I spoke about that briefly in the beginning. We have to take a look at our shit so that we're not repeating patterns and sitting there wondering why shit ain't working out the way we want it to work out. We have to learn from our mistakes and change the courses of our lives. Put the past behind you. Yeah, put the past behind you, Gemini. It's time to put the past behind you. It's time to move on. I feel like you still have some belongings that maybe you need to put out in the Sunday fucking garbage. Like Kalani said, I'll have your clothes folded for you. No, baby, your clothes will be on the streets. Your clothes will be on the sidewalk. You can come get them at your own leisure, or else they going out in the fucking Sunday garbage. Yeah, you got to get rid of those things that remind you of pain and heartbreak and sorrow. Yeah. It also speaks briefly about the Three of Swords, taking words to heart. Yeah, internet trolls, work bullies. I don't know. Somebody could be trolling on the internet, starting trouble. It speaks about work bullies, people at work being bullies, or even just spiteful strangers. Yeah, even loved ones. Even loved ones can be, bullies and trolls and spiteful. Yeah. It says you don't have to accept their words as truth. Yeah. You don't have to accept their words as truth. They are opinions. In fact, they are projections of their insecurities. Yeah. Use your pain points to expand your perspective and see the bigger picture. Were the words true? Maybe that's something you want to work on. Yeah. Were the words true, Gemini? Maybe that's something you want to work on. I find that, when people tell us the truth, they say the truth. The truth can hurt. The truth can hurt. But was it true? But was it true? Is the question. Maybe that's something, Gemini, you want to take a look at. Maybe that's something you want to work on. Yeah. And then we got the Six of Cups here. Like I said, the Six of Cups speaks a lot about missing someone, remembering the past. Look at her. She's looking at pictures. Yeah. Missing someone, reminiscing, remembering the past. It speaks a lot about childhood memories. Yeah, revisiting the past, childhood memories. I don't know, some of you could be going back home, to visit, and you run into a childhood friend or a childhood love. Yeah. It might be thinking about spinning the block. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like you've already tried to spin the block with someone on several occasions, and it just doesn't work out. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it speaks about joy. I spoke briefly about joy in the beginning when I was speaking about the Sun card, and the Lovers. I was picking up on joy and marriage and happiness, material happiness, children, having children. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like some of you are really happy though. Let's see, childhood, revisiting the past, your childhood memories, joy, innocence. Take a break from adulting. Yep, visiting back home, maybe running into a teenage love or an ex, and maybe you're thinking about spinning the block, but like I said, I wouldn't recommend it. It also speaks about giving and receiving without respecting anything in return. It's time to turn a new leaf. Yeah, it's time to turn a new leaf. It speaks about pregnancy. Baby, I just said I'm picking up on marriage and joy and pregnancy. I feel like you could have moved on from an ex and now you're with a new love. And I feel like, I'm sensing jealousy, because I'm just thinking about the Lovers card and how there's that girl in the background, like side-eyeing, giving a side-eye to this couple. Yeah. I don't know who's doing the side-eyeing, but when people side-eye you, it's usually a hater. It's usually jealousy, behind it. They want what you have. Yeah. They want what you have, most definitely. But yeah, it speaks about pregnancy. Spend time with kids. They teach you something. Yeah, they teach you how to be carefree. They teach you how to enjoy life. Sometimes we get so caught up in the adulting and all the grief and pain that we forget how to just have fun. I feel like it's time to have fun, Gemini. Yeah. It's time to honor your inner child and do something you've always wanted to do, to honor that inner child. Have some fun. Maybe do some childhood healing. Whatever it may be, you want to be healing and honoring your inner child. Yes. And then we got the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is all about moving on. It's all about moving on. Look, she is flying through the air on her wand. She's getting the hell out of Dodge. Gemini, you're getting out of Dodge. If not, it's time to get out of Dodge. I always get airplanes with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like maybe you could be going on a trip via airplane, some type of travel. But yeah, you're fucking out of there, Gemini. You're fucking out of there. Yeah. Let's get into the Eight of Wands really quick. So Wands is air energy. Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, and Sag. It's all about manifestation. It's all about waving your magical wand, Gemini, and turning your dreams, goals, and desires into what you want them to be. Having confidence, being brave, having courage to make shit happen. Yeah. And with this Eight of Wands, you're fucking out of there. You're about to make it happen, okay? And that's beautiful. Let's get into it. I don't know why this is reminding me of the movie Woman of Brewster Place. Um, Good movie, very good movie from back in the day. But there was a scene in the movie, and the part was played by, I want to say her name was Lynn Whitfield. Um, she was married and she had a baby. Um, then she got pregnant with another baby. The husband left her. He didn't want any more kids because they were struggling to take care of the one that they already had. And they were just constantly arguing and fighting. And one day, the baby got a hold of the scissors and put the scissors in the electric outlet and died. Yeah. And before that happened, she had an abortion of the one that she was pregnant with. Yeah, that was a sad scene. And they couldn't get her out the bed. They had to put her in a tub and wash her. She had lost two babies plus her husband. Yeah, the husband left. Yeah, really, really sad. Talk about a broken heart. Yeah. But one day, she up and left. Nobody knew where she was. She up and left. Yep. But she came back at the end of the movie. Yeah, and she was happy. She was happy. She had a new lover. Yeah. Yeah, but what she went through was heartbreaking. That movie, Women of Brewster Place, is it's about women. It's about women going through a struggle. Yeah. Oprah Winfrey was in it. She was raised by very strict parents, and she ended up pregnant. And when her father found out, he beat her and threw her out. So here she was with this baby walking the streets looking for somewhere to live. And God showed up. It was this old lady sitting on the porch. And she was like, "Where you going with that red baby?" Yeah, and she took her in. She took her and the baby in. But it was a struggle. Yeah, women, we go through a lot. Yeah, we most definitely go through a lot. But we pick ourselves up and we keep moving. Yeah. Yeah, so right here, I feel like you're moving, Gemini. Yes, you're moving. You're moving quickly too. You're flying. You're flying. I don't know. I feel like you could be moving as well. Moving to a new house or apartment, maybe a new state, a new town. But there's definitely some quick, fast movement going on. Like I said, think of an airplane flying through the sky, baby. That's how quick shit is happening. Yeah, the Eight of Wands speaks a lot about change. Yeah, change, movement, fast change, taking action. That's what I mean. You got to wave that magical wand and make shit happen. It speaks about getting into alignment, catching blessings. Look at that. Catching blessings. Struggles have cleared. Your struggles have cleared, Gemini, and you're moving forward. You're busy, you're happy. That's what I mean. I feel like you're happy now. I feel like you're happy. I feel like you're with someone new. You're married. You're having babies. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're moving forward, Gemini. You're busy and you're happy, and that's beautiful. Determine your manifestations and get in alignment with them. No distractions and no waiting around, baby. You already know what it is, Gemini. Let's get into this middle section because, baby, you got the Devil card in the middle of your entire spread. Yeah. So the Devil card speaks a lot about attachments and addictions. Sexual addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addiction, food addiction, cigarette addiction, work addiction, whatever you may be addicted or attached to. Gemini, that's what this Devil card is. And when we're addicted and we're attached to things, we're neglecting responsibilities. Look at the little skeletons at the bottom. I call them neglected children. Look. Yeah. The kids probably like, "Oh, she's drinking again." And yeah. And we're neglected. Yeah. Yeah. It's all about acknowledging your addictions and your attachments. It speaks a lot about obsession and adultery. Baby, obsession, adultery, neglected responsibilities. Ooh, child. Yeah. Um, mental illness. Mental illness, secrecy, your darker side. Yeah. There's something going on here with mental illness, secrecy, your darker side, neglected responsibilities. There's some type of addictions, some type of attachments going on, Gemini, that are holding you back from being your best version. Mm-hmm. Um, Selling your soul to the devil. You're tricked into thinking you have no control over your shadow self. Yeah, selling your soul to the devil. It's your mind. It's your mind tricking you, thinking that you have no control over your darker side. You believe you must have these addictions and these attachments. Your mind is tricking you to believe that you must have these things that are attached to you. Yeah, you must. You must acknowledge the hold over you. You must first acknowledge the hold over your conscious awareness. Take action. Take action to free yourself. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. You know, people that are on drugs and that drink, they go to rehab and they relapse all the time. Yeah, it's not going to happen overnight. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be bumps in the road. But the thing is to get back, always get back on the horse. What they say, you get knocked down 8 times, get up 9. Yeah, you got to get back on the horse and keep going. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Bucket. Like a mechanical bull. Okay, Beyonce's interrupting now. But yeah, you want to get back on that horse, Gemini, and keep healing. Yeah, to keep healing. Take action to free yourself. It's going to take willpower. It's going to take strength. You even got the strength card out here. More fire sign energy. It's going to take willpower. It's going to take strength to free yourself from these addictions and these attachments. It also speaks about a powerful attachment between two people sexually. Ooh, can turn unhealthy if you lose connection with yourself. Yeah, it's time to connect with yourself again, Gemini, and set some personal boundaries. Yeah, and stand on them shits. Yeah, because look, now we got the 5 of Hearts here. Yeah, I feel like somebody got kicked to the curb. Somebody got kicked to the curb out in the cold. So Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. It's all about money. Yeah, somebody got kicked to the curb here because of their adultery. Yeah, cheating, the secrecy, the darker side. Yeah. I don't know if this is you, Gemini, or someone that you've had to kick to the side, kick to the curb. Yeah. Yep, somebody's kicked to the curb here. Look, you got 2 people out in the cold. He's on crutches. Somebody could be hurt. Yeah, somebody could be hurt, have an injury. As you can see, they're in front of a church. So I'm kind of getting homelessness, charity, missions, shelters, you know, going to places that can assist you, you know, with whatever may be going on. Or this could be someone that you've had to kick to the curb, Gemini, that's having a really hard time. Yeah. So with the 5 of Pentacles, I always get major financial losses. Losing a job, getting fired from a job, losing a home, losing an apartment, just losing your way of life. Yeah. Um, it could be due to a mental illness. Yeah. And not, getting the proper treatment. That's why I said there in front of a church, we gotta get the proper treatment for the things that we go through. Yeah, before it gets to this point where, you got all these major losses happening. hmm Let me go deeper. Let me go deeper with the devil card financially. Something's going on here with you, Gemini. I feel like it's financially. Let's see what it be. Because then we got the Eight of Pentacles here, putting in that work, working hard. Like, I got to get back up. Yeah, you got to get back up. Let's see what it be financially. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to get it out the mud, Gemini. Look, right here, you're moving on quickly, fastly, and now it's time to get it out the mud. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get into the devil card financially really quick. I'm running out of time. I feel like every time I get on here with Gemini, we have a long conversation. A long old conversation. So it says your diligent efforts to ensure that all of your bills are paid are indicated by the Devil Major Arcana Tarot card. Your diligent efforts to ensure that all your bills are paid are indicated. Things can be a bit tight right now, so you might need to perform a juggling act. It's like you're juggling money, robbing Peter to pay Paul. This card might occasionally also indicate the necessity for you to make some crucial financial decisions. It's time to get it out the mud. You probably currently find yourself on shaky ground as things seem to be very unpredictable since everything seems to change so suddenly. Things change suddenly, yes. I feel like maybe you took a major loss that put you in a financial pinch, and now it's like you're juggling, you're struggling to get this shit out the mud, Gemini. Since everything seems to change so suddenly, you could be very afraid to make that decision. You'll be able to handle this issue just well if you stay flexible. Ahead, this card in the tarot session indicates that you are trying to manage your finances, balance the books, or determine your income and expenses as well as your profits and losses. When this card shows up, you might be moving money about to pay bills, and you should generally keep a watch on what's going in and out of your account. It may also mean that you are under a little stress or anxiety about having to make significant financial decisions. We started out talking about decisions, Gemini. I feel like you got a lot of decisions to make, and it's just mind-boggling. But like I said, with that King of Swords, he's an expert. So it's time to talk to an expert, a financial advisor, a life coach, someone that can give you some tools on managing your money, maybe even your emotions as well. Yes. You're under a little stress or anxiety about having to make significant financial decisions. The issue can feel a little overwhelming right now, but you are resourceful, and if you remain adaptable and flexible to your surroundings, you will succeed. The Devil Tarot card is a generally uplifting card that shows that if you maintain composure and reason, any financial strain will only last a short while. You have chances to succeed. You have options, Gemini. I said that in the beginning. You got options. You have chances to succeed, so take use of them. Yeah, and here you are right here putting this work in. Putting the work in. So the Eight of Pentacles is all about putting the work in. Being an expert at what you do. I feel like, Gemini, you're an expert at what you do. You're an expert at what you do. You're putting the work in. You're working hard. I'm seeing promotions. I'm seeing new jobs. Baby, yeah. Going back to school. Yeah. It's like you're working really hard. Working day and night. Ooh, honey. Oh. You got me working day and night. I feel like, Gemini, you've been working day and night, baby. You burning that midnight oil. You putting that work in. You gonna get this shit out the mud. and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And you will definitely reap the fruits of your hard work. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting promotions. I'm getting new jobs. It's up, baby. It's up when the Eight of Pentacles is here, because you're working hard, and you will most definitely see the fruits of your labor. Yeah, you just gotta stay adaptable. You gotta stay flexible. Yeah, yes, baby. All right, we're gonna end it over here. This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful, Gemini. Let's get into it. We got the Judgment card here. So the Judgment card speaks about rebirth. Yeah, it's a new you, Gemini. It's like you put the old you to rest, and now this is the new you. You got a new attitude. Oh. Is that Patti LaBelle? Oh. Yeah, you got a new attitude. You got a new calling. Yes, you've laid the old you to rest. It speaks about rising from the dead. Rising from the dead. And embracing a higher level of consciousness. Baby, this is beautiful. Rising from the dead and embracing a higher level of consciousness. It's like, you know, you can't think the way you used to think. You know, you can't do what you used to do, react the way you used to react. It's all about a new way of being. It's a rebirth. It's answering your inner calling. This is so beautiful. Yeah. So let's see. Embracing a higher level of consciousness for the service of your highest good. It's an awakening. This is a spiritual awakening. How beautiful. You are destined for so much more life-changing decisions. You are destined for so much more in making life-changing decisions. There is comfort in sharing your struggle. There is comfort in sharing your struggle. When you share your struggle, Gemini, not only are you helping somebody else, but you are helping yourself. And that is beautiful. It says others show a way to freedom. Let them help you. Others can show you a way to freedom, Gemini. Let them help you. You can rise together. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like it's a soulmate. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's some type of soulmate. And it's like you're sharing your struggles together. And you're rising together. Yeah, that is beautiful. And then we got the Queen of Wands here. Yes. Who knows what she wants. Gemini, you got to know what you want. You got to know what you want, baby. She knows what she wants. She is confident. She respects herself. It's all about self-respect, having confidence. She's a social butterfly. Gemini, I feel like you're a social butterfly. You have confidence. It says know what you stand for. Know what you stand for, baby. So this is Wands again. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's all about manifestation. Waving your magical wand, turning your dreams, goals, and desires into what you want them to do, what you want them to be. It's time for manifestation. It's time for manifestation. It's time to make it happen, Gemini. It's time to have self-respect, confidence, know what you want. It also speaks about being an extrovert, mingling with other people, being a social butterfly, putting yourself out there, getting to know other people. You never know who you might run into that can make your shit jump off, you know, whatever you're trying to do. Yeah. The Queen is a visionary. Yeah. She's a visionary. She's a natural born leader. She's an entrepreneur. You moving forward against all obstacles, baby. All these obstacles, all these obstacles. Move forward. Look, you got 3 wands out here telling you have strength. Move forward. Know what you stand for. Have confidence in yourself. Even though you got all these obstacles that you've been through. Yeah. Know who you are and what you stand for. The queen. So the queen, I forgot to say, queens are mother energy to me. Female energy, mothers, grandmothers, sisters, aunts. Take it as it resonates, is female energy. She's a director. Directing people towards common goals. Yeah. Manifesting your visions, making your visions happen, Gemini, with other support. People want to help you. Gemini. People want to be a part of whatever the fuck you got going on. So let them help you. Yeah. They believe in you. They want to be a part. They want to be a part of whatever you got going on. It speaks about having maturity. I spoke a lot about maturity in the beginning, and now I'm seeing it was for a reason. So it's about having maturity to see your visions through. Yeah. You are here to leave a legacy, Gemini. You have the power to take on challenges. Yeah. You have the power to take on challenges. And have the maturity to see your visions through, and let other people help you. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some strength. Yes, indeed. So strength. The strength card speaks about a lot about having courage. Yeah. Having courage, having determination and power, and taking control and compassion and confidence to overcome your challenges or your doubts. Yeah. Know who you are, Gemini. You can overcome any challenges or doubts. Yeah. It speaks about following your gut reactions, your instincts. Yeah, following your gut reactions, your instincts. It's normal to feel anger, rage, sadness, guilt, even shame. Yeah, it's normal. You know, when we're going through obstacles, when we're going through things in life, it's normal to, be angry, to be sad, to feel guilt, to feel shame. But it's what you do with these emotions. It's what you do with these emotions, Gemini. Approach it from a place of forgiveness. Here we go with that big word, forgiveness. Forgiving other people. The forgiveness is not for them, Gemini. The forgiveness is for you, so that you can move on with your life and be happy, like we talked about over here. Yeah. And most importantly, forgiving yourself. A lot of times we beat ourselves up for allowing shit that has happened in our lives when we probably didn't know any better. So you have to forgive yourself. Yeah, so approach things from a place of forgiveness, love, and compassion. There we go. And it says therapy for coping strategies. You can quietly influence and persuade and control without excessive force. Yeah, you can quietly influence and persuade others without excessive force. No one knows it will be you calling the shots. It speaks about loyalty and being solid, enduring life's obstacles with maturity and composure. There we go with that maturity again. Maturity. Yeah, we ending this with maturity. It's time to mature. Yes. All right, let's get into some obstacles to end it. First, we got renewal, rhythm, healing, and rest. It's time for rest, Gemini. Yeah, it's time for rest. It's time for a new start. Yeah, it's time for a new start. Rhythm, I always speak about meditation, doing yoga, taking meditation courses or classes just to learn how to meditate. I don't know what your religion is, but praying is meditation. Chanting is meditation. Going to the gym could be meditation, just to blow off some of that anger that steam, that rage that I'm getting with this strength card, the sadness with the Three of Swords. Yeah, going to the gym just to work it out of your body, work it off your body. Yeah, meditation, and get some sleep. Get some sleep, Gemini. You can't heal without sleep. Please get some sleep. Because with this Judgment card here, you got a new beginning, baby. You got a new beginning. You're going to need some rest. You're going to need some rest. So next we got Celestial, which is heavenly. All the possibilities. There's lots of possibilities here. There's lots of connections here. Your soul path. Yes, it's time to answer your calling. Your soul path. There's so many possibilities. There's so many connections. Like I said, with this Queen of Wands, get out and mingle with people. You never know who could help you push your shit forward. Yeah, it's here, baby. Celestial. The possibilities are infinite. Connect and get on your soul path, Gemini. And lastly, be authentic. Keep it real. I always say Gemini gets the bad rap of being two-faced. Yeah. But you got to keep it real. Stay loyal. Stay solid. You are your own individual. You are unique. Show yourself some love. Give yourself some care, Gemini. Whenever I see that unique, I always start talking about the unique oracle card, because on the unique oracle card, there's a rainbow. So I say, I feel like you've been praying. You've been praying for a change. You've been praying for things and waiting for your change. And that rainbow symbolizes that God remembers his promises. But you got to know that what God has for you is what God has for you. It may not be what you have for you. It's what God has for you. God is in control. So if God wants it to happen, it will happen. If it doesn't happen, that's not what God has for you. But he does remember his promises to you. I also speak about the LGBTQ community with that rainbow on the unique card. So I feel like some of you could be coming out about your sexuality, or I feel like maybe you're just a part of that community. Live your truth. Stop hiding. Live your truth. Yeah. All right. And answer your calling. Answer your calling. Make those decisions. And make it happen, baby. It's time to make it happen, Gemini. Yes, it's definitely time to make it happen. I'm tempted to see what's on the bottom, but I have already run out of time, and then I know I have to go deeper. But you know what? I'm just going to take a look just for, yeah, boundaries. Set up your boundaries, baby. You are at the finish line. You are at the finish line. Set up your boundaries. Speak directly, communicate directly, like that King of Swords in the beginning, which is you. Set up boundaries. Set up boundaries, communicate directly, speak directly. Yeah, use your common sense, use your intelligence. Like I said in the beginning, Gemini, your intelligence is your secret weapon. You are 10 steps ahead. Remember, always stay 10 steps ahead. All right, Gemini, I love y'all dearly, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.